Good morning, guys. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, where you can find me on Instagram as the Navigators Tarot, and you can find me as Sleepy Wisdom on YouTube. If you'd like a personal reading from me, you can also find all the information in the description box below, or if you're on Insta, you can find it in the bio. Okay, here we go. Have a look and see what's going on with the general energies this morning and this week. Okay, there's something that I'm picking up about Israel. There's something going on with Israel. I don't know what that is because I haven't looked at anything. I don't look at the news or anything like that. I have no idea. And I'm hearing the Star of David, something to do with the Star of David. If anybody else knows what's going on, I don't know. I'm just seeing that on a world view, that's what's coming up for me. That just hit me then. Oh, there's something of a higher order coming through for Israel. Okay. So I'm hearing that there's sort of like a something to do with Judaism isn't exactly what we think it is, and that there is some higher order coming through where things are really going to start to change, shift and change. And when it actually happens, this is going to happen in Israel. When this happens, it's going to have a huge effect on the world stage. I don't know what any of this is, but I feel like whatever changes are coming are going to be very positive for the world. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, but for the general energies, pretty much what we're seeing is lots of turmoil, especially on the financial front. There's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worry for a lot of people with the way things are at the moment. This is energetically as well, but these kinds of energies that create pressure will actually be the catalyst that will actually turn us and move us forward to evolve. I'm hearing the human spirit. So whatever is going on in the world, these massive changes that are occurring, even though it looks like that things are literally crumbling and falling, the world is. The status of the world is crumbling and falling. It needs to. And as with all deaths comes rebirth. So what's coming from all of this crumbling and falling is going to see us evolve into a higher state and a higher level of understanding of the truth of who we really are, and how the truth actually has been hidden from all of us, but as within, so without. So a lot of the crumbling and falling that actually happens will be the crumbling and falling of the psyche and the emotional world of a lot of people, brought on sometimes by environmental factors and outside factors as well. But what that's going to do is create, out of chaos and pressure building, is going to create a crumbling effect, which then leads to the total annihilation and crumbling of old ways of being, old belief systems, and also too where we have lied to ourselves and created these systems that have basically controlled ourselves and our world. We have remained ignorant for too long, I'm hearing, and it is now time for us to find the truth within. And then as that begins to crumble and fall, all those untruths begin to crumble and fall, the truth comes through, we will then begin to see that on an outer level. So as within, so without. So if you want to change the world, you must first change the self, because the world and our outer projections are only an outer projection of the truth of who we are at any given moment in time, within, as within, so without. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, then we have nostalgia, and we have the King of Pentacles. So there are massive changes happening on an energetic level, and it's literally this pressure that's building is going to lead us into a greater sense of independence on a financial level, and also on an emotional level. And we also have here the King of Pentacles, which is the very grounded card of the King of the physical world. So we are moving into a more grounded view of ourselves and how we actually are in the world. And we've also got the Magician here. So the Magician basically has all the tools that he needs to move forward into these beautiful King of Earth energies. The King of Earth is very grounded. He is, quite slow and methodical in the way that he operates, but he operates from a sense of practicality. Very practical is the King of Pentacles. But basically too, the King of Pentacles means abundance for all. He creates abundance in his own life, and therefore he creates abundance for all. And that is literally where we're heading to. So the Star, we have the Star too. So it's about balancing out, becoming emotionally independent, balancing out any of our financial, the financial aspect of our world as well, which is also going through massive change. And the Star, which is hope in the midst of difficulties. And pretty much at the moment, this is, where we're at. The Star and the Magician can basically, with hope, faith and determination, we can create anything if we are in alignment with all that is. And the King of Pentacles, in his practical, grounded sense of self, is able to bring that energy forward. So basically, letting go of the old, let the old world crumble and fall. But if you build a very strong foundation, which that's what the King of Pentacles is about, and the Magician, you can literally change your whole entire world. But as within, so without. So always go within and find exactly what it is that you can do to change your world and change your outlook on the world, and also to become extremely practical, because things are going to get rough. Like I've said this for ages, but I know things are rough now, but things are going to get rough in the financial world. We're going to see things crumble and fall, and because the material world that we live in is so based on this fictional financial world that basically is has no foundation in anything solid. It can't stay, because it's based on falsity, and it's based on a lie, pretty much. And so that's why now it's going to fall, because we cannot lie to ourselves anymore. We cannot remain ignorant anymore. And so that's what's going to happen. This nostalgia about the past, and about how we, and how we actually really want to bring those good things from the past forward, but let go of anything that no longer is required. Because to move into these new earth energies, and to move into these higher frequencies, we've got to let go of a lot of the the things that have actually kept us trapped in this 3D matrix world. But, you know, these things, we've got the Two of Wands here too. So that's also about planning and making sure that these, you know, that also too, it behind, when you've got this and you've got the Magician and you've got the King of Pentacles with the practicality and also, you know, learning the tools of the trade and also to looking out and planning, this is what is recommended once the crumbling actually falls, once it stops. But it's a good idea to get all of your ducks in a row and to actually build a firm and strong foundation. And it's an emotional foundation as well as a financial and practical foundation. We're going to need it in the time to come. Okie dokie. Anything else? I hope that's making sense. Basically letting go of all the old stuff, watching everything crumble and fall, going within and removing any falsehoods and allow the crumbling to fall within as well. Let go, let God is what I'm hearing. Then we have 8 of Pentacles, which is also about working diligently in the financial world, but also on a practical level, on a physical level, to work diligently so that we can provide for ourselves in the future, because things are going to get a little rough on that financial sector. Hang on a minute. Always dropping cards. Because justice is coming, justice will be done. There is, some major things happening. Justice, judgment, and the Queen of Swords. Yes, so no longer can you actually lie to yourself. You have to basically take responsibility and accountability for the self and how you move in this world. Because this is the justice, the judgment, and the Queen of Swords. This is about truth and owning the truth of who you really are. Removing any falsehoods that you find within and releasing them and finding the truth within. And as you find the truth within, you'll start to see the truth staring you in the face on an outer level. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I shall see you next week. I don't know what the Israel thing was. I don't know, but that's what I was getting. If anybody knows anything, let me know, because I actually do not watch anything anymore. Okay, not the news. I don't even watch Rumble much at all anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just in my garden or in my house. Okay, doing stuff. Okay, so yeah, have fun. See you next week. Bye for now.